Hi guys, this is Nirupam. I welcome you to this short video tutorial where I will be teaching you how to use list in Python. Now what is a list in Python? Before we start how to use list in Python. Generally, a list is a data structure, flexible data structure, which can either increase or decrease in size with a particular type of data element stored in it. Now, list in Python is quite different. How? List in Python actually can store multiple types of data in it along with its size, which can be increased or decreased. Now, let's start with it. I will open up command prompt where I will open the Python console. Now here is our Python console. I will first try to declare and initialize a list. Here, by writing in this way with brackets, it will actually create an empty list. This is an empty list. Now I will try to create a list with 5 elements. Here is my list with 5 elements. I will try to print it. Here is the result. Now next I will try to access elements inside the list. How to access elements inside the list? You can access just like you access inside an array using the indices. X of 0, then x of 4. Excuse me guys, it was my phone call. Now writing this, we can access elements inside a list. We can also access elements inside a list using negative indices, which is not possible in other languages like Java. I'll write here x of -1. It will return me the last element. How it works? It starts with the index. Negative index starts with -1 as the last index. Means 5 will be our -1. Index of this element 5 will be -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5 in this way. Now if I write x of -4, it will give me this result. We can also obtain a slice from the list using m:n structure. Now how that works we will see. X of 1 colon 4. Here m is our 1 and n is our 4. How it works? It starts from the index number m and it goes till index number n minus 1. So n was our 4, so it will go till 3. If you check out here 0, 1, 2, 3. So it starts from 2, goes till the number 4. Now I will try to write using mixture of positive and negative index. X of 1 colon -1. It gives me the same result as the previous one. Now I will try to omit the n part of slicing. X of 1 colon nothing. Thus how it works? Now it will start from the index number 1 and go till the end. Now if I omit the first part, that is the m part, it will start from the beginning and go till the index number n minus 1. Here is the result. Next we will dive into some of the functions that can be used with lists. First function that we will be using is the len function. It will give me the length of a list. Here we are having 5 elements, so it is returning me length of x as 5. Next we can use min and max function. Similarly you can use the max function. Next we have another function called reverse. It will reverse the list. Now it has reversed the list. So with this, this is a short description on using list with functions. Next we will dive into how to add different types of elements inside a list that we were saying in the beginning. We will try to add strings, numbers, tuples and list inside a list. This is a string. Next I will write a number. Next I will write a floating point. Next I will write a tuple. Then I will write a list. So here comes our list, which is having different types of elements inside it. Next we will dive into another beautiful thing where we can use operators along with lists. -1, 0 plus x. Similarly, you can also use multiplication operator along with this. Now what it actually does, it actually appends this -1 and 0 at the beginning of the list. Similarly, you can append at the end of the list using x plus -1 0. So it is appended at the end of the list, but it actually does not change the original list x. How can you check that? If I type x, it will not, it will give me the previous result only. How to add elements to the list at the end, that means appending to this list, we'll use the append function. If you check this list now, it has appended 9 at the end of the list. Now next part which we will be covering is slightly different, or we can say slightly complicated. How? Let us see. We'll try to increase or decrease the size of the list. Now how many elements we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here we will write x of 5 colon 6 equal to empty. Now I will try to print x. Now see, the number 9, it has vanished. How this works, I will come later. I will now try to increase the size of the list. Yeah. Now see, it has increased the size of the list. Now, if you see these two things closely, how it works. Here I actually wrote 5 colon 6. 5 colon 6 actually means this element. Now what I have done, I have actually vanished this number 9 element, this 9. If I write this way, it has vanished this. Now I have written 1 colon 3. 1 colon 3 means actually element this to this, means 2 and 3.0, these two elements. Now what I have done, I have replaced these two elements with these three elements. So what has actually happened, since the list, since the elements, number of elements that I am replacing with is more than the original list, than the number in that original list. Here there were two, since 1 colon 3 means two elements, and here I have replaced it with three elements, so it has actually increased the size of the elements. So what it has actually done, replace this 2 comma 3 with these three elements. And here, this since this number of elements here which I was actually replacing with is less, that means 0, with the number of elements here, that means 1, so it has actually decreased the size of the list by 1. So this was I was actually talking about. So with this I have come to the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, and keep watching for my next video.